Hello everyone, and hello again. It is Saturday, and it is time for more I Am Future. Alright, we're going to check our audio and get rolling. Alright, I got me audio. I got game audio. I think we're good to go. By the way, I have a sparkly Arnold Palmer here. Made with the Plum Deluxe Passionfruit Oolong tea, which is oolong tea, aronia berries, I have no idea what that is, mango, rose petal, and passion fruit. If you hear thud thud thud, rumble rumble rumble, Ripley woke up grumpy from a nap and now she has full-on zooms. Alright, what were we working on? Oh, irrigation, I believe, is something we're thinking about. And then we have wooden barricades. Check the book. Unlock the construction module at the smart tower, and then fix the hand pump. All right, well, let's have a good gander at stuff here. Antonio! Just looking at my little exclamation points here so I kind of know what's going on. Alright, so those are the... Oh! Interesting. Oh, he's hungry. Oh, I have steak in the freezer, or in the fridge. That's right. I got groceries yesterday. I watched a video of someone making a really, really bad steak, and so that made me want to make a really good one. One of two. Nope, it's full. Oh, we can see inside better now. Okay. So, the hand pump. Is that like... We have so much metal to cut now because we have our cool hand. So... So we have that. Can we pick up some lettuce? Alright. So we need the foam panel, and can we do that now? We can. Okay. And then more planks. Well, we got planks for days. Guys, I don't actually know what recipe I'm tracking. We're so close. So... okay, let's talk to our honey. Stan will sell you one. Pump mechanism. We bought one, right? So... is there more detail in our journal? Oh, look at all these things that we've unlocked. Interesting. We can now wear a lei. I love it. Can make almonds. But we picked up the pump, right? Pump mechanism. Okay. But I don't know where I'm supposed to put it. I think that's my confusion, is I don't know where I'm supposed to put the pump to fix it. Oh, look at all this metal I can cook. Is that the pump? So how do I get there? Can I make a bridge? Well, I guess we should go to bed before we get eaten. But that is definitely, I think, the mechanism, if I am not mistaken. I don't know, last week halfway through the stream, I literally, like, my fingers just was like, no, I'm done now. We'll probably wake up from being hungry, but here we are. I think the lemon in my lemonade's a little overripe, but it's not too bad. Wakey wakey, eggs and, well, soup and soupy. So, that's a good question. Well, we can start just taking some of this apart. Sweet. Okay. And it's just drilling, but it's productive, to say the least. Oh, we have plexiglass on this side now. Sweet. I guess we'll just put it in a pile. We also need to clean up our yard at some point. Wonder if there's plexi storage. That would be great. Oh, we got a cup of coffee, just like in the other one that we dismantled. Okay, so this is off limits for sure. So now my question is, how do we get there? Look, there's stuff in here. Let's go down and just see if there's stuff by the fishing hole that would make some of this more sense. Okay. No. Well, that's a shame. Well, I guess we can pick up this. I made a big old mess. Oh, no. Oh, this is, in fact, the weirdest way to make money in the future, I think. It is a lot faster with the new mechanism, I can say that. Oh, everything looks so much cleaner. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Maybe there's like a blueprint. Oh, look how much cleaner it looks, though. Love it. Oh. I'm just leaving junk all over the roof now. But until I figure out where this mysterious pump is, I just kind of need to disassemble everything I can until I find what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna leave this whole roof in ruins until I figure out what I need to figure out. The other thing I was thinking is maybe I need to unclog those drains before it'll let me, like, do anything. I don't have an empty bottle. Oh, I see another memory module. Or memory storage? Just 2 in-game days of just like, let's take everything apart. Oh, we've kind of reached a bit of a stopping point. Right. We got a lot taken apart today. So tomorrow what we'll do is we'll come down with plastic bottles and we'll clean up and start building storage so Antonio can just run around and do his thing. We also need to recharge or like refill his generator. Because I don't think we need to do the cleaning anymore. We just need to fix it up for him. Nope. Man, it was a lot harder when we didn't have those transformers. We needed those early on, and now they're just kind of everywhere. Yeah, so definitely the plan is just to take everything apart, figure out what we need for that. I think Antonio is having a crisis. Because I wonder if we can build our own little bridge for these areas. Alright, let's top these guys off. I think I have... Ooh! We don't have room. Okay. I think I have coffee in here. Oh yeah. Because Antonio probably needs to be recharged. We are actually full, but let's take those on some materials. I'm like, the stuff that was so hard to find. We're gonna need one of these, possibly two for tomorrow. And then that's a lot of scrap metal. Ah. Take more foam. Guess we're gonna put this back for now until I figure out what to do with it. It's probably just about... We sell this somewhere else. Okay. Hello everyone. Thanks for hanging out. It's gonna be a chill day. I have many questions. Many questions, but... Alright. Got some more foam. Okay, 3 more. Ooh! We've been making foam blocks after all. Alright. So, 6 nails and 5 planks. Alright. Guess I didn't need to put those nails away after all. Lettuce. Oh, you know what? We can consolidate this. There we are. And then... I did see nails. I know I saw nails. They might be over here, though. I'm losing my mind. No, I'm not. There you go. Yeah, so we need more nails. That's fine. We probably should make more nails anyway. Looks good. And 2 batteries. Do we have batteries? We picked up at least 1. We have 6. 6 batteries. How much foam? 3 out of 5. Okay, and then copper wire. Oh, we could be upgrading our station. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, we got some nails. Let's grab some planks as well. See, Mr. B is playing Phasmo. Good for him. Man, we're gonna have the bridge finished today. I could eat an elephant. Okay. We were hungry. We were super hungry. And then one more. This is exciting. Complete the bridge to the hotel roof. We got the bridge builder achievement. Oh wow, guys! That's the better fishing line. And we got a fishing vest. Cool. Does this mean we can build fisheries? Oh. Okay. There's another memory cube. There's one on the other side as well. Oh, chili peppers. It would make a great hot sauce. Oh, we discovered chili peppers. Heck yeah. Now you're singing my song. Okay. I'm gonna steal some of the furniture, put it back in my place. Whew. Man, we've been working on that forever. Okay. I don't know where the pump is, girlfriend. Otherwise, I'd be doing it all along. Alright, Alright, let's make some bottles and unload some of this stuff. I need to make another chest, but... Okay. 4 out of 5. Alright. Have we made any more foam? No. We're out of supplies. Have I picked up any more plastic? I have not. Alright. Cool. That's a fixable problem. Okay. Alright, I just need a stack of plastic from wherever. Out. It's just a delivery. I'm pounding on the front door like there's a fire or something. Oh my goodness, scaring the bejesus out of me. Alright. Oh, we're out of fuel. That also is a problem. Okay, somebody was trying to make a delivery to the wrong house. Pound on the front door like so loud. I was like, oh no, there's an emergency. And there's no emergency. No emergency. Okay. So we did just pick up some. Antonio is on the case. Here we go. Right. There we go. So, I think I'm not even sure how to equip this, but we have to be closer. Oh, okay. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, okay. Alright, okay, I thought it would, like, let us, maybe the pushes have to be, like, full, but I was pretty sure it was, like, they're totally facing backwards. Oh no, maybe this guy is facing backwards. It was the whole time. Okay. So let's go see if we have foam now. Oh, that would be great. And I can rearrange on my chest now. Maybe I can just back him up against that wall. Wonder if that would make more sense. Oh no, I've kind of used that space. Oh, I could have tried it on that. That would have been useful. There we go. Cleaning up the roof, making it pretty. That Antonio is still working. He is still working. I did make a big mess. I fear if I could just make a bunch of chests, he'll work it out. Bunch of chests, bunch of the, like, metal and wood storage. And then, like, once, you know, we've used some of that up. Yes, okay. Come here. Ooh, it got fancy. Okay. Backpack module, of course. It requires electricity. It uses water from its reservoir. Oh, 9 plastic, and how do I make a chemical resistant flask? Oh, I need to make those plants to do that. That's right. Alright, here I am mucking about here. First things first, so this is what we do in ARC to make space, is to line up our chest this way. Okay, and then I'm gonna pick up my suitcase. For right now, we're gonna put it in this corner. Now that I know how to use the transfer tool, sort of. So for some reason, I was under the impression that I could use that thing to, oh. Alright. I think Antonio is having an existential crisis. Just all the time. He's, what is this life that I'm living? Now, will I be able to find anything? I don't think so. But I'm not worried about that right now. Here, we got stacks of stuff over here. Okay. And now another one. This is my big plan. Just lots of containers, lots of storage. Help Antonio out. Help us out. I'm helping him to help me. Yeah, now he's a lot happy. He's a much happier boy right now. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can take out this metal bit back here now and start getting stuff flush up against. And then let's make a few more of those. Plank storage. So I wonder if there is a benefit to naming our storage. Got all the, oh nope, I see a sheet metal over here. Oh, it's looking so good. This is my big plan. And we'll just let Antonio kind of take it from here. So I am wondering, so we did pick up, oh, that's right. We have to use paper and, whoa, okay, no, did I just disconnect that? I guess if you could do that if you wanted to carry it like really far. Now I gotta wire it. Go. So we have to figure out oh, is it really that late already? I say it all the time. Oh, we should definitely eat dinner before bed, too. Okay. I guess we'll go back to making more storage. Oh, you know what? I bet it wants me to finish building before I put the next one down. Correct. It feels a little like the gift of the Magi, as I'm like, you know, taking resources. It's not exactly like that, but you know, I'm taking resources out of this to build storage for that resource. Oh, it's exact. Oh, that's so good. That feels good. Alright, Antonio should now be able to help us sort all of our mess. Okay. So... I might build the garden a little closer. So let's just take a look. We need paper and ink. That's a, like, we need paper and ink. Is Antonio having a bath? Antonio is having a bath. Oh, we need more juice. Alright, enjoy your bubble bath, little buddy. Open electric panel. Okay, we can do that. Let's put a Jenny over here. Light bulbs. We're gonna need to make a matrix if we don't have one. Oh, we also need this. And 2 sheet metal. Alright, sounds good. Ah, Antonio's on the case. what do I need for a matrix? Microchip, plastic, okay, we need the electrolyte solution, microchip, oh no, it's wait, was I wrong? Oh, to make the matrix. And 5 plastic. Now that we're making stuff out of plastic, I actually have a lot less of it, which is good. Okay, I think I saw 2 stacks that could be, well, maybe not. Oh. That's what I need. Aha! Now we should be able to build bigger and better things. Let's look at some blueprints. Slows down enemies. Wonder if we could just buy one. Alright, well, let me not make the mistake I always make and not have enough inventory before going. Oh, wait. That's right. I have better fishing rod. Heck yeah. Alright. Takes something out of my inventory, which is great. There we go. Oh, we have transformers everywhere too. Oof. Okay, their biggest stack is... Actually, we'll switch. Because I want to, oh, that's the same as that. Biggest stack. Huh. I want to make some bottles. I only need one of these for now. We'll get rid of this. And then I'll just make some bottles. Just a ton of them. Okay. And then blueprint. Okay. So now we know how to make the electrified planter. So foam. Okay, so foam, light bulbs, and microchips. Times it 6. Alright, let's go take out our drone after we do this. Oh, do we need to feed it more plastics? Because I think we have those. Yeah, there you go. Plastic all day. And we should have money. Wanted to, I know we have to do upgrades for our drone. So let's just see what the upgrades are. Okay, so for that, oh, we could make a bunch of this stuff. Okay. Oh, yeah. Frames and a transformer. I think we can do that. Oop. And we have frames somewhere. A bunch of them. Oh, we have to make them in the thing. Okay. But I think I saw some across here. Yeah. We'll grab these guys for now. So we don't have to wait on our construction thing for that. Oh, is this one operational? No. Oh. Foam. So I want to build a better garden before I try to get those plants going. Alright. What else can we build? Three batteries. Okay, let's look up here. So, 3 more frames for a third cargo platform. Well, shoot. We'll switch gears overnight and get some of that going. I'm not sure I really understand the difference between supplies and parts. So they only stack in 20s instead of 50, I guess. We're gonna have to make food tomorrow. Alright. Oh, I'm having so much fun. Yeah, we'll definitely have to make food tomorrow. We should have enough lettuce and stuff, though, to make some more, like, salads and things. And we might have enough flowers to make soup. Okay. Alright, let's top off the Jennies real quick. We should be able to upgrade our generators too. Oh wait, we have mushrooms. Take some mushrooms. Maybe we'll just take a big stack of transformers, light bulbs, oil. We should probably make more mechanical oil or whatever it is. There you go. Oh, I bet we should take the copper wire as well. I like that she's just singing. I mean, I get it. She's That's like her deal, but I think it's funny anyway. Okay. And do we have any seeds to go in here? I think that's all of them. Cool. Marching right along. I might just dump this plastic in here anyway. And then top off these pipes. Alright, let's take a look at your generator. And I need wood. We're gonna need some wood here. We got mushrooms. Mushrooms! That's not really what I wanted. I wanted one of these. I hope you guys are enjoying this game. I hope you guys get this game. It's a blast. Like, just absolutely. This is just so much fun. Okay. Where are my big mushrooms? Okay. I need junk for that. Okay, cool. Let's see what we can put in the fridge for later. Oh, we had more mushrooms in there. That's okay. We have soup, so that'll be our food for now. We also have mushrooms and salad for a rainy day. And then I just need junk metal and we can make some more oil. And then whatever we have left over, we'll just make charcoal out of that wood. We'll actually need, will we need charcoal like now? Except, you know, because it's only really seems to be used for water, but okay. I wonder if we could use like biomass and I don't know, the peppers and make like salsa or something. That would be cool. We'll just stick that. See, this is my problem. Like, I'll just put that in there for now, and then I never come back. So we're gonna upgrade our drone as much as possible because it's an option. Oh yeah, I do have slots for that. I've just been moving stuff weirdly in and out of my inventory. Okay. What do I need? Okay, so we could do a battery and get a bunch of foam pads and then stock up. Oh, we have enough transformers. So more frames, microchips. Alright, we're just gonna get some, or I guess some geek stuff. I say that lovingly. But yeah, we need a whole bunch of bits and bobs. Okay, pull up. Let's okay. Now I know that Antonio's been putting stuff away, so I'm hoping we will find more stuff. Let's put all this biological stuff away. But I know we're gonna need batteries. I know. I saw some copper wire in this. that. Okay, chips. Sure, I had copper wire somewhere. Oh, hey. Thanks, Antonio. Do I need to make more wire? Did I? Oh, there's some right here. What am I doing? Okay. I guess I can make a couple matrices while I'm faffing about here. One chip, plastic, and the electrolyte solution. Plastics, that was the other thing. I may have already put all the plastics somewhere, but that's okay. I can grab them out of the fabricator. I guess that's what I'll have to do. Resource management is correct. Alright. Okay, unfortunately that means we're now out of chips. But we still have that whole upper area to explore. But we'll see what we can do with this. I don't know why I have light bulbs. Maybe I needed them. We'll find out. I'm sure there's things that have chips that we just haven't salvaged yet. Okay. And then... Did I not grab the matrix? What is this? Bigger battery. Okay. Installed. So pipe and ink. Okay. Alright. See what I can grab here. It's like, I know I need to do this thing, but there are 14 steps to get there. Alright. Double check to make sure I absolutely do not have any more chips before I start thinking I'm gonna have to buy them. Probably gonna have to buy them. And pipes. Okay. And build more upgrades. The most upgraded drone! Unlock the construction module. Okay, well we did cross something off our list. But we're gonna have to find some chips before I can keep going. Fix the hand pump. Yeah, I know, buddy. Well, while I'm here... This is chaos. I will have to deal with at some point. Start spraying some of it, but... Oh, I don't even have biomass to give it. What am I doing? So I do have a curious thing. Can I make a microchip? Or is that something I just absolutely have to find? Okay. I think there's probably these things elsewhere. Phone pad. So we have the pump. That's something we do have. So we did spend our hard-earned mystery currency on that already. And then I think I have mushrooms down here at the end. Thought I did. Okay. We are going to go back to scrapping for a while so we can find some more microchips. We can finish with this. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I got really comfortable for a second, just like running around doing nonsense. I'm glad it doesn't seem to do any, like, permanent damage, at least. More plastics. So far it seems like the drill is the only one that overheats, but I guess, like, IRL that is true. Like, they do. Pipes. Just scrap. We're gonna have to build more storage. I wonder if Antonio can't go down steps. Okay, the sound of the plexiglass is super authentic, by the way. I don't know if you can hear it as clearly as I can, but it does really just sound like glass setting down. Okay. Man, this place is starting to look a lot nicer. I think that it's telling us we have to do that before we can do anything. Strawberry jam. So we need 14 of those fruits. I don't even know what that is. I went in here. Although I feel like the store should say like don't open dead inside, you know? I need to come up with a place to set up storage down on this lower level. What's that? Is it one of those special berry things? Well, shoot, we're just gonna eat this. Tasty treats. Okay. All right, well, we have 2. Only 12 more to go. Get everyone else fed up over here. Oh, we're out. Okay. All good. We'll have to get up and eat. Yep. Don't worry, buddy. I got you. Nom noms. So we should be able to catch higher quality fish too. I think there's, unless they update the game before then, we probably will play this for one more Saturday and then I'll switch to something else. I don't know what we're gonna play. So I'm thinking we'll end up with another one of these signs telling us, we're probably gonna end up more of those signs, I should say. Okay, so what are you doing, bud? Antonio is sleepy and I need to put some biomass in. Oh no, it's good. It's green. Okay, how do I do that? Can I shift? Alright, well we can show it to Carl. Hey, were you keeping it a secret that you got a lunar tuber? Tisk, boss. I mean, I know it's this crazy recipe for bread made from this magical vegetable. Or is it a grain? Just don't eat it when it's done. We're all about aesthetics after all. You know what's better than plain bread? My 3 favorite syllables. Canapé. And it's not just any canapé, but one with caviar. Even fish won't reproduce in this. Yeah, even fish won't reproduce in this world, but they just haven't tried your cooking, boss. I even remember caviar, fish, and fluffy bread. I already told you the recipe, so now you just have to piece the puzzle together. Nope, can't unlock a recipe like that with a plain old. You need a real kitchen. Can't I pay? Okay, cool. Well, I think I just said last week, I was like, oh, like, what's the point of, like, this caviar if we can't, like, use it? Well, that's why, because there is a recipe. Alright, so we still get to keep our berry for now. Which is fine by me, because we need 12 more of them. Here. Anything in here? Yeah, that doesn't need to be in there. Maybe I'll try to get all the food stuff in these last two bins. Okay. Okay. Well, I think I've faffed about just about enough. We're gonna have to go on a drone adventure. But we did upgrade the drone pretty good, if I do say so myself. Oh my goodness, Antonio, you're gonna be the death of me. Okay, well, we're not moving anything around today. Leave this here, take this. You know what? He's picking up my junk off the floor, so I can't complain too much, you know? Take that. Try to grab the bait as we find it. Looks like we're gonna need a third chest. That's okay. What I will take with is this and this. We'll see what we can shove in the fridge too. Oh yeah, blueberries can go in here. Okay. That's not too bad. I probably should build storage, like, next to, the dock. Okay, I guess we're putting this in here anyway. We should probably build storage by the dock so I can just start collecting all the different kinds of bait. Alright, and then we're gonna need a food for today. I'm guessing a stack of nutritious salads is the way to go. These guys are on green. We're gonna grab all the monies we have. And yeah, we'll take our drone out as is. Okay, we'll start with Stan the Hoarder. Let's trade, please. Oh, yep, we need... We'll buy 2 of these. Wow, he sells these? Okay. Cool, let's go to Auntie Agatha. She scares me a little, but like in the best way possible. Oh, she sells them too. Okay. I will buy your tuber. I don't know how many she has, but... Amazing. Okay, we can trade now. Heck yeah. Do we have more room? Oh, we do have more room. Sweet. Abandoned bus stop. This is new. Jam toast. What is this? Okay, plexiglass. It just doesn't... I don't know. Are we out of battery? Oh, our battery is low. Guess it's time to go home. That's why we need the better battery. But we got 14 berries. I was expecting to have to like grow them all. Honestly, I think it's a problem. This is one of those problems where it's like, I'm just going to throw money at this problem. It'll be fine. Oh, the music went away. I hope it comes back. Okay. We can upgrade our hand. No, I'm good. We could probably... Strand of lights. I should have just read this. Cool. I wonder if we could put that up, like... Because we could totally catch a bunch of clams. Here, let's get rid of this garbage bag. This is ugly. Yeah, that's cool. We should also... Once our drone is charged, we should see about reading all those things. Let's see if we can find them all. Now the music's back. Oh, there it was. Have him open up all that storage, and then let's go ahead and check out the upgrade. So we just need more plastics. I think I checked some down here. Or somewhere. Yeah. Let's upgrade our hand. Take that matrix. Yes. All day, yes. I'm very excited. Okay. Oh, there's another one. I wonder if our little thing is charged. Oh, I'm having a good time. Well, Antonio seems like a happy little guy now. So... Oh, we can disassemble this. Why not? Why can't I do that? Is it because he landed there? That's all of our stuff, right? Okay, hold on. Can we just open it if we're like, because we did it? Alright, I don't actually know how to do it then. Okay. Oh, here we go. Chaps! Okay. New coffees, alright. Sandals. And a sun hat. Sweet. Okay. And then let's look at our upgrades again. Foam wire batteries. Matrix metal frame. Foam wire batteries, matrix metal frame. Okay, wire, matrix, frame. Frame, foam, wire, battery. Making sure, trying to grab all the things that Antonio has so kindly put away for us. And another battery. Okay. Away we go. You know, the little guy is really starting to grow on me. Even though he puts stuff in crazy places, he still carries our junk. Yeah, so I think putting storage down below is going to be a big help for us. Oh, I was thinking about, like, someone's hungry, and honestly, it in fact was me. I was like, oh, time to feed the robots. You gotta take care of your robot friends. Okay, so what do I need to upgrade these guys? Light bulb, frame, and chips. Okay, so I'll need 4 chips, and we know we can buy them. Thank goodness. We're gonna have the coolest drone on the block. Did I not grab an... Oh, we don't have enough foam. Oh, and I needed a transformer. Okay, so more foam, more wire, and... Okay. More foam, more wire, and a transformer. Well, while we're here... Oh, is that a baby? Come on up. Hi, kitty beans. Telling everyone that you were being sassy today when you got up from your nap. Ow. Hi. Hi. Are you a little loved? Yeah? Perfect. Oh, and we got a chip out of that. Oh. Hi, what do you think we're gonna get in the decoder? You wanna come up? We did get a strand of lights. Hey, baby girl. What you doing? Is that tea? Do you need to sniff it? Is that yours? Is that your camera? She gave you guys a big old chin, so... Hi. Oh, so is this why we have the string lights? Oh, there's screws on the back, really? It still amazes me that this is the same terrified little kitty cat that came to us almost a year ago. It'll be a year this month on the 20th. But she was so afraid when we brought her home. And the first thing she did was go and like hide behind the toilet. She wanted nothing to do with us that first night. And then, oh no, she got big and brave. Oh, we got more chips. Do you need the sweetie? That's not here. Okay. You want to smell? It's tea. It's not treats. The only thing she ever tries to steal from me, like in terms of human food, is jerky or turkey bacon. Probably because it smells like the most like cat food. And since she's not super into a lot of fish things, like she'll eat like a fish churro or like a salmon crunchy treat. Are you doing a big explore? Are you doing a big explore? You need brushed. You just got brushies yesterday and you already need brushies because it's warm. Okay, bye. Aristotle, yeah. She's a little love. She's so cute. Alright, so let's try this again because I just picked up some more supplies. So we need more foam and a transformer. Okay, so foam and transformer is pretty easy. And then we'll have all of our drone upgrades. And then we can check out our new situation with our cool new robot hand. I don't know why we're stuttering a little bit here, but that's okay. I've said before, I'll say it again. Yeah, I grew up with dogs. I mean, I grew up with all sorts of animals, but my family isn't really like, they're not like a cat family, but, you know, I don't really, we have a small townhouse, so like we can't have pets that are either big or require like a really extensive enclosure, like a rabbit or guinea pigs, that kind of thing. So, so cat's ideal for us in that way. Go to transformer. We'll put these yeah. So, and yeah, I don't know what I was expecting, but she is literally the most affectionate pet I've ever had. She's just like, she wants to be with you, she sleeps with us at night, like, she's super bonded to us. Which is kind of cool because, like, you know, cats are predators. So, like, they, like, pick you. Alright, so we can put some of this stuff away. We'll have to figure out, so he said that we can, Carl, that's his name? He said that we can make bread. Oh wow, 70 for some jam toast. Okay, so that's some big stuff right there. he said that we can make a starchy bread. So I'm wondering if water and tuber is the way to go to make that bread, to make all the other things, and then we can make our canapé. Do we have any more plastics? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna check the plastics in here. We'll make some foam overnight, and we should be able to finish up the upgrades to the drone first thing in the morning. Then we can get on with some stuff now that we have our little diode thing that we use to upgrade our hand. And we also need to check out our new fishing line. I know, like, I don't know, maybe for some people it breaks the wall, but like, I definitely look, like, as I'm going through a stream or something, I'm like, oh, that would make like a really good thumbnail. And I really want, I need to go back, I think it was at 8:15 that scene took place between Nishiki and, now that I want to say it right, and Kiru, when they're like out in the woods and like and it's like, oh no, is this like the end? But we like we know it's not like the end for Kiru, but like that moment when he's like on the ground, so I need to find that shot because I think it's gonna be great. Okay, let's go around and we'll collect some. Oh, let me get some plant spray. Oh wow, Antonio's cutting his own little path back there. Alright, I don't need to worry about you. I do wish I could do the thing that you can do in 7 days, where you can click on an item and then basically like inquire what can I make with this. You know what I mean? I think that would be cool. Alright, we're going to be using that today. We'll probably be using these today. Let's grab some plant spray. Just because you can kind of see what you're working towards then, you know? Oh, we got mushrooms over here. Oh, my hand is like all the way to the wrong side here. Okay. And we still have the whole other side that we need to like disassemble and explore. Oh, I'm so excited. But I think unless they update between now and next week, then we'll put this on hold and come back to it. But like, I also have like potion practice, which we I played the demo for that. There's a potion simulator. I also only played well, I guess I played it all the way through. I played the demo of it, but so there's all of that still to do. We're just gonna go around and grab some biomass while we're waiting for some things. Alright, looks good. Oh, that's right, I can't cross over here. Oh, well, you know what? This is fortuitous. I'm excited to find out how we're gonna get rid of these big, like, carnivorous plants, though. I assume they're carnivorous, or at least poisonous. Alright, one challenge at a time. Yeah, I want to know how to get rid of that. Topping them off. Passively making money for reasons. Oh, we're out of bio stuff. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what we can put in the fridge. Let's see. We'll take the seeds. We'll leave the lettuce. Also take the biomass because we know we can use that right now. Any flowers? Nah. Okay. Let's do this. You're full. You're full. Still waiting. Part of that's my fault. I should have checked on their fuel levels. Oh, sorry, Antonio. I feel like I'm in his way. Oh, mushrooms are over there. We got seeds in like 2 places, but we'll live. Can we move all of our seeds now to 1 chest? Is that doable? Once again, I'm in Antonio's way. Oh no. Oh wait. There we go, that's better. That's a little better. That's got 1 use on it. We'll use it. Oh, but the soil. The soil I don't need to carry with me. So wonder what we need to upgrade these. Oh, it's actually really expensive to upgrade those. Okay, I wasn't expecting that at all. I was like, oh, it's gonna be X, Y, and Z. It's not. It's not X, Y, and Z. You need 3 matrices to do that? That seems excessive. Oh, are we out? Ugh! Okay. Well, I guess we might as well get started on sucking out this fluid. Whatever's going on here. Oh! Just like that. Is that where we want this though? Or maybe we can put it in multiple spots. Okay, well we have a pump over here. Oh, alright. Where is the pump? Hold on, let me just pin this and I'm not running around like a nut. Well, that's good. Maybe we could put some garden stuff over here. Actually, can we demolish this? I guess. Okay. I guess we can build multiple things here. Actually, it's not that bad. We got some pipes. We know we bought the pump. Wherever that ended up. There we go. We got a pump. So just wood and sheet metal? Oh, I don't know why I thought this was going to be more of a thing. I thought I was going to have to like clean out like each one and then... So I'm hoping that means we can build water pumps like everywhere. We're empty, but that's okay. There's sheet metal everywhere. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Oh! So what do we need for an upgrade? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Okay, well, that's stinking cool. That would make life so much easier. It's done. You're a man of action. Ah, I find myself overtaken by memories of the days when I was a very naive fool, dreaming of the Cosmopolis lights. But being a farmer suits you quite well, Lucius. Oh! Here, have this farming outfit. I ordered it when you were messing around with the pump mechanism. Since you've chosen to be a gardener, Mariquin will take care of your costume and props. Alright then. I wonder if I can move these guys a little bit. I'd like to put Mariquin between them. Oh. There we go. Thanks, Antonio! Oh my gosh, the chaos though. Yeah, here we go. Okay. I can't move them. But, what if I try to move... I don't like that either. Okay, so if we do that... Oh wow, okay. Can't move her, but I think I can use my buddy to do that. That's fine. Alright, well, we should have enough for our last upgrades now. So, if we buy more pumps, we should be able to upgrade all of those. Fourth cargo platform, I just need more foam. Honestly, that's some stuff right there. Alright, let's grab some lettuce. Do I have? No, I don't. Okay. Alright, Antonio. I think you're next for upgrades. Okay, what do we have in here? Alright, we're gonna take the ink and the corrosive slime, and we're going to just make a chest. Okay, that's a liquid. I think liquids should be together. We'll put some light bulbs in here. Take that. Feeling pretty good about that. Wish I could combine those. Oh, did I just combine that? I don't want to talk about it. That was not expected. Take that. Oh, he's coming back with the good stuff. Antonio! My little dude. Okay, I gotta figure out how to upgrade him. Okay, we have 2. I think we just need 1 more. Put this chip in here for now. I'm literally stopping to do this because this is going to drive me absolutely bonkers. Oh my god, we have so many light bulbs. Why is this a thing? We'll take the fish. Oh, I might need that actually. Guys, the light bulbs though. What's going on? Take these. There's still more light bulbs. Just thought you should know. This is crazy. Why do I have so much stuff? Oh, I know why I have so much stuff. Because it's a crafting game and you have to hoard all the things. So is the 3rd this one? Yeah, we're gonna put our metal in there. What if the 2nd one's got my liquids? Ooh! Alright. Making a little bit of headway today. Yep. And if we had plastics, I would put them here. Okay, we have, so in this one with the metal, let's do our extra pipe down here. Corrosive slime all day. I mean, I know it's not gonna stay pretty, but like, gosh, I can try. Oh, I'm just gonna wait the, like, whatever time. Oh, or did he pick some up already? Picked up some ink. Does he literally pick up 1 ink at a time? He might, actually. Probably shouldn't be out here. There are evil leeches about! There we go. That should be enough till morning. I think we have some mushrooms to put in our inventory next. And then I guess we'll finish the upgrades and we'll go fishing. I might actually need to take a quick break. Alright, give me 2 minutes. Alright, we're back. I need to use the facilities when I come out. And of course, Ripley yells at everyone when they use the bathroom. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter. And maybe if you just met her, she might not. Just because she is kind of shy. But like, she has opinions about people using the bathroom. Okay, we can put this fish in here because we should have a stack. It looks like she's got a question for us. Mushrooms. And we'll put these mushrooms in here. Hi! A pump is really useful, even though you still have to water the plants by hand. I really didn't think being with you would give me so many flashbacks to farm life, Lucius, darling, but watching you carry around this bucket... Can I ask you one question? Why don't you install a sprinkler? You'd have more free time and your crops would always get watered all the time, which would make them grow faster. Still need to make sure there's water and electricity hooked up to a sprinkler, but that's no big deal. We had one on the farm. It's a shame. I don't know how to build them. I think you could invent and build a sprinkler, darling, if you can learn how, that is. Alright. Learn mechanical... Study the sprinkler blueprint at the workbench. Cool. Okay, so we're out of plastic, which means there should be one more foam panel somewhere. Yes. Here we go. I'll have to go back and find the still replayed chinning chat. It was really cute. I hope it was as cute on your side as it was mine. Oh, scrap metal and a transformer. Okay. I can do that. Grab these flowers. So we can get pumps and we can put water all over the place. Transformer and scrap metal. This is just... Transformer, perfect, there's just one. And, oh, scrap metal is down here now. Or at least I'm trying to keep scrap metal down here. I mean, we're kind of at the mercy of Antonio, but that's okay. I'm sure there's going to be a way to, like, program him, but we haven't gotten there yet. Oh, I think paper? That works for me for now. I can't wait to see what else we can catch now that, like... Yeah, we should spray all this and see if we come up with more bait, too. Take that. I'm having so much fun. So I would say if you really enjoy... Oh, we're short on batteries. Well... find out. What do we need to make a battery? Because if I don't have to buy it... Every once in a while I hear like an engine sound, and I know it's just like the robots, but because of playing 7 days like in my quality time with Mr. B, yeah. It's just my brain instantly is like, oh my gosh, there's a drop. It's not drop. It's not drop. Okay, do we have any more batteries? I don't think we do. We need 6 of them. but we put some... oh, we have a lot of extra storage now, though, because everything's starting to get consolidated. Let's learn this over here. And then, just kind of curious. Foam pads and, alright, okay, that might actually be feasible. And then blueprints. We're just good. We have the ink, we have the paper, we might as well learn everything we can. Sweet! Unlock all structure blueprints at your workbench. Design engineer. Sweet! So we need this stuff. And we need to go find plastic. Okay, we might actually have to just dump stuff for now. Oh, wait, we do have plastic. What am I doing? I have 32 of it. Batteries. Oh, it's foam. Okay, that's fine. Well, what we can do is still dump our inventory and go on an adventure in our almost completely upgraded pro drone. Oh, we need that. I'm sure at least one of my generators will take some biofuel, so. There you go, perfect. You know what? I think it's time for an outfit change. We have a whole bunch of new things that we could be wearing. Still like the beard and the swooshy hat. Oh, we got some orange specks. Let's check purple hat. We got the shorts. Let's get some sandals though. Some farmer pants. Oh, I like the apron. The apron's good. Muck boots. Can we get some socks? Yeah. Get some red socks. Oh, yeah. Or switch out the hat. We'll go back to the straw one. Yeah! Farmer Lucius! Hell yeah! Oh, I feel so smart! So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna move our farm to near one of these once we figure out the whole sprinkler situation. So the only thing we need to do is get batteries to make a better battery. You know what? Let's actually start off at Agatha, because she always seems to have the shiz. That works for me. Oh, no. Wait. I think we're done here. What is this? It's a substance. A crystal ball. I don't know. I don't know why we need more plexiglass, but it's okay. Let's go visit Stan the Hoarder. I guess we'll buy some fertilizer. I don't really want to buy more seeds though. Oh, we got a memory bank thing. It's probably the end of... Oh, yep, that works for me. Let's go home. I'm glad that we don't have to budget for the trip home, just the trips out. Okay. Let's cursor over this. Nothing. There's literally nothing. Okay. Mariquin and Earl. Oh, can we... Is this how we move them? Guys, I'm living for my farmer outfit. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, hold on. Okay. Wait, so is this in the way? Maybe we can move Mariquin there then. Kind of keep everyone together here. Just smoosh it all together. Oh, much better. Everyone's kind of together. Antonio must be snoozing. Alright, let's grab the rest of our junk. Here, I'll give you some plastics. Oh, it's so open and clean now. Wait. Oh, I still need the... Oh. Sprinkler uses water from its reservoir. So do I just need to fill the reservoir? Okay, we're gonna break down these garden beds over here. Okay, let's grab all the fertilizer. I'm pretty sure Antonio can handle the rest. I guess we'll just put our fertilizer in here for now. And then I guess let's build. Wish we could just get rid of that so much. Okay, I'm just gonna break this down. I'm over it. We'll take a little damage from it. Not be bad. Yeah. Battery is foam and that's right. Okay. Now it's coming back to me. We did use it. Oh, there's some more foam. I had a ton of it, but I guess I don't. I crafted the wrong thing. Is it 2 per? It's 2 per. Oh my gosh, that's so expensive. Okay. We're gonna put these in here, and then the electrolyte solution. I'm gonna find an empty box and just kind of. There you go. And then we have pumps, so we can start setting up more pumps and things. I'd like to find a really good spot to set up a garden that's just fine. And we can use the new barriers. Sleepy times. There's one in the far corner on the lower level that might be good for that. We're also gonna need to make food again, but that's okay. We'll just collect a bunch of flowers today and make soup. Okay, so here's my thinking. Grab this. So we have the new pumps. I need to set up stuff down here and then just kind of let Antonio run loose down here. What is this? Oh, that's weird. It like loops around. Okay, we're gonna take all this. So I think maybe down here would be a good place for our garden. So maybe I can have... And then, do I have... Oh, I don't have my right... Okay. I guess that's the next challenge. Let's go ahead, grab the movie guy. We're gonna collect flowers today while we're waiting for our foam to do its thing. And then I think we should be able to... put down a sprinkler and some new beds. It's a whole thing. But I need to get my little gadget to move stuff so that I can make more. So I guess all the pipes I have, and then I think everything else is sheet metal. That's one, but I have way more than that. There's some foam. There we go. Oh, it's gonna be a big busy day in Lucius's world. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. So we got mushrooms, we got flowers. Alright, and then I guess we're gonna take the coffee today. Oh my goodness. Okay. I do have a really hard time targeting because I'm me. But that's alright. This set doesn't have anything to do with anything, but I just got a notification that there's a new royalty soaps video. If you guys need like to disconnect, 10 out of 10 highly recommend royalty soaps. Katie is an absolute gem. She's a professional soaper and she makes like really cute soap, and she's like very transparent about the process. She's also extremely transparent about like what it's like to maintain like a big like media channel and that kind of stuff. She really is very transparent about that. So joggers. Yeah, so we'll try to get as many of these fixed as possible for the sake of getting them fixed. And we might have reasons for that later. Seeds. Oh, this is not dismantled. Okay. So we have 4 batteries. We need 6. I'm trying to collect flowers so we can make soup today. So let's come over here. We're gonna have to start making... I did not grab my buddy. Absolutely just not doing the due diligence today. And maybe I missed it, but I don't have like a blueprint on how to make more buckets. I find that a little annoying. got our biomass. Let's grab a... Yeah, look, he's doing it. Oh, he's got low battery. Alright, let's check the fridge for all the salad ingredients we have. Yeah. And then we also have a ton of mushrooms. Well, look at our blueberry stash. That's getting pretty good. Nice. And then we'll make all of our salads. And then all of the soup we possibly can make. Wow, that was good. Okay, so with whatever we have left, we'll just make charcoal. And that'll just burn out. Okay. I'm pretty obsessed with this game at this point. It's so good. Also, I know these need to go in the other container, but we're working on it. Charcoal, I don't know actually what we're going to need that for at this point, but things have been still surprising, so alright, we have more foam. And it cooks up pretty slow, so I'm not expecting there to be a ton. You want to have a transfer tool like an arc. Alright, let's consolidate all this together for now. And yeah, I guess we're going to make storage down below. I think that would be easiest for Antonio. I didn't grab my little orb thing. I wish that was part of my hand and I didn't have to use like an entire inventory slot for it. But maybe there's reasons for it. Hello, orb. Orb, please. You know, we can help Antonio here. Orb? Orb. There we go. For some reason, I really did think it was going to help us move our plants, but I guess not. What we can do is we can alternate them here. And then we'll do, I guess, sheet metal next. Kind of in the way. I wish there was plexiglass storage just because it's obviously in the way. And then we'll do wood next. quite frankly, I don't know how much resource it's going to take, and we can just kind of move them around when we're done. Oh, 10 out of 10. Because we can bring them out this way too. We'll do metal next. Oh, I like all my storage. We'll do wood again. But yeah, I think I want this to be our garden. I think that's a good place for it. Okay. So maybe we can move plants. As long as they're like grown. This is a cute place for a tree. Okay. So Antonio still needs to get to it though. So maybe we'll do... Oh no, it's nighttime. I'll take that though. Alright, let's risk it. And as Lainey would say, we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Also, Nerdlick Gaming, absolutely amazing channel. Lainey is so hilarious. And then, yep. And then I think we need one more. Oh, it's so good! Okay, so yeah, if I want to move my, like, trees and stuff. Should I be working through the night? Probably not. Am I? Yes. Oh, my fingers are doing it again. Oh, it's beautiful. Look how good this looks. All the storage. All right. What do we need? Okay. Now we can start moving stuff around, now that I know how to do it. Pardon me. Oh, bubbles. Oh, here, let's grab this. Oh, it's not wood, it's pipes. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, his power is low. He must be out of juice. Okay, and then... Oh, I did need planks. I don't even know what to say about that. Well, I guess we can grab some, like, flowers and biomass. I guess we won't be grabbing flowers and biomass. Anything else? No. Oh yeah, he's running on empty. So when I stop being impatient, I should be able to move all those bushes to a place that works better for me. Full up today. All right, let's see if I can... Oh, needs biomass too. Oh, I can make some more batteries. I can make 2 more, in fact. The last 2 that we need. All right. Yeah, once I get rid of this, this will be a lot better. Guess we'll have to wait till next week to try out our new fishing rod. I don't think I'm gonna need this or this, but I might need this and this. I got some scrap metal. Don't know what the crystal ball is about, but I'm very interested. very, very interested. Oh, she's singing now. That's all of them. That's everything we can do for now. And I'm pretty stoked. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get this going. Yeah, we only need one more pipe. Antonio, you are a gem. After all this effort, I'm just gonna dump some stuff. Got 2 of these. I guess I'll be cleaning up again next week. But I have 2... Oh, wait, do I have any more pipes? That would be a question to answer. We're gonna make a bunch of them, because we're going to need them for all sorts of storage and structures anyway. So we're going to finish off the 2 filters, or not filters, pumps, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, did I just dump all that biomass? I did. Hey, that works for me. Okay, cool. So we have the one down below, at least the one down below. Ah! Oh, here's a pipe. Seeds. Good. We'll start a farm next week. Look at all this mess. All right. My curiosity has better of me. Let's just check it out. Let's just check out the new rod, just see how it is. And then we'll call it a day. Wow, this is so fun. This is a great episode. Or a great stream. Okay. Well, we need a couple of these anyway, so... do a little fishing. No harm in going over a little bit today.
Yay.
We'll get some junk. Oh! I mean, microchip isn't junk, though. Okay, so let's toss this in here next. So there's going to be... See if we catch a crab?
Yay.
We caught a crab! This should be the bug-eyed thing, right?
Yay.
Okay. I just kind of want to see what we can catch with the new
Yay.
rod. I think this is like a like squid for like calamari.
Yay.
Ooh. I appreciate it. Pauses for the fishing minigame. So we'll like fill up on fish and stuff. And
Yay.
at least I'll know where I left off next time.
Yay.
Ah, ending on a minigame. Love it.
Yay. Yay.
I wonder if like there's a way to catch more than one of something, since it like notes the quantity. So maybe with like a professional rod, you could catch more than one of something at a time. Ooh, I missed. This is my first miss.
Yay.
We really could use the fish oil anyway.
Yay.
Now let's see if we can catch... Oh, it looks like a flounder or something.
Yay. Yay.
Deep sea teaser. I wonder if there will be more options. Like, when we prepare them for food, I wonder if there will be other
Yay.
bits. I would assume that we're making calamari at some point. If we're making fried mushrooms, we should be making fried calamari. Or baked mushrooms, but you know what I mean.
Yay.
That is an ugly fish. It looks like a flounder. This is a cool mini game. I mean, it's easy, but like I like the... Oh no.
Yay.
Alright, we've used up all of our bait for this. It's not a bad thing though.
Yay.
That face, oh my god.
Yay. Yay.
Alright, that's all of our bait. So there's something else we can catch without bait. Plastic,
Yay.
okay. That's not unfamiliar to us.
Yay.
Ah, I'm glad you had fun, Mega Turnover. I had a great day too. So, just junk, I guess. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, if you're heading out, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a great day. We have done so much. Yeah. Next week might be the last one for a while for this game, only because, you know, there's... So, we're kind of coming up to it, but we'll see. We'll see what's available to us to do next time. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to come to the cooker and I'm going to put our new catches in the output so we can go ahead and cook those up as soon as we get started next week. Got more foam. Alright, Antonio's having a good day over there. Not really where I want those, but we're doing okay. We'll just put the rest of this mess in here for next time. Well, you know, might as well enjoy an early night. We're a hard-working, I don't know, farmer? We'll sleep and then we will call it a day. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out today. This was an absolute blast. I hope you appreciate the unsolicited kitty kisses. I'm not gonna lock her out of the room, but like, she lives here too. She has an opinion. I think it's the first time we've gone to bed before midnight in like several in-game weeks. Also, I think we've played for about 10 days in-game today. It's a lot. So next week's plan is to clean out everything on top of the newly discovered roof and set up our sprinklers and so for our farm. And then what happens after that is kind of dependent on how the game updates. So we should get a save right here. We do. Alrighty. Well, we are going to head back out to the main menu. Man, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for staying over a little bit. This is great. Tomorrow, I hope to see you guys for more, I must have Fallout, for more modded Morrowind at 3 p.m. Pacific time, and also at 3 p.m. on Monday. That's a holiday here in the U.S. It is Labor Day. We will hopefully be playing the demo to Chloa, Child of the Forest. I did get a code for the demo for that, so we will check that out. It has a little bit of a potion practice, Stardew Valley sort of feel, with maybe a little touch of the wild. So, alrighty guys, well, please take care of yourselves and each other. Please enjoy this weekend if you are enjoying the 3-day holiday weekend, and I will see you soon. Take care and happy sleeping, guys. Bye.